Welcome gamers, Kaiserman here, and today we will finally be doing the Gen 9 starter prediction final stage. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so this is the final stage of my fan design Sprigatito. This design was made by my friend Joe, so credit to him. He's got flowers on his face, he's got purple eyes, and as you can see he's got bushes all over his body, and he's got berries blooming out of it. As you can see, this is the final stage of Sprigatito. The middle stage is in the corner. As you can see, it's loosely based on a saber-toothed tiger with claws, and it is grass fairy, which is what I think that Sprigatito's final stage will become. As you can see, they kept the design like on the chest here, where it's like the thing that's like a belt, and Joe kept it there by making the fur not go all over it. So that is basically Sprigatito, and I will go into more detail about all the starters in a different episode. So don't forget to subscribe and watch all my other videos, and I will post that. So this one is the final stage of Fuecoco, which I believe will become a fire and dark type just because of the skull on its chest. So the first stage is in the corner, and I forgot to mention, if you haven't seen that episode, go and watch it now, because it is really good. It's got like the fire thing. So I start by designing the body, trying to get the shape right. And so I tried to go for a hunched over design to make it look a bit more evil looking, as you will see in a second. And now I start drawing the head, which as you can see now is hunched over. I start drawing the mouth like a crocodile mouth. I do the teeth, and then I think I got distracted for a sec. But now I start drawing the holes in the skull for the eyes. And then I do a crack in the skull to make it look like it's been through a lot of battles. So as you can see, we've got the head, skull, and I tried to redesign the body shape a bit to make it look a bit better. And now I start doing the arms with claws. Sharp obviously, but I do go through a bit of designs trying to get this to work. As you can see, I'm changing it now. I try doing it with only 2 claws, but I figure out that it doesn't work, so I add that and rub it out. And I think this is where what the design I picked. So now I start doing the legs with 3 sharp claws, and then as you can see, there's the little fire thing coming out of its head, which I decided to add on, obviously, because otherwise it wouldn't be proper for Coco. Then I do that like fire belt thing, and a long crocodile tail, which I decided to put fire on because that's a normal thing with fire types. Then I start colouring in with a dark red to make it look a bit more dark. And I should be nearly finished. I fill in all it. I do the fire on it, and then I am done. Next is the final stage of Quaxley. As you can see, the middle stage is in the corner. I start with a round belly like I did with the middle stage. I have got symmetry on for all of these designs to help so I can get them even. And now I start with the legs, which I think, if I remember correctly, I do end up changing. So right now I'm trying to get a design like that. Like, I want to try and make it floating up. I'll leave it for now, and I start doing the wings facing outwards. I did go for a psychic type design for this because it looked a bit like royalty, and I couldn't think of what else to put for a royal type. Now I'm drawing the wings, doing the feathers coming off of it, and I fill it in properly. So we've got the wings, body and legs so far. Now I do the head, as you can see there. I do the beak, do the eyes. I will be leaving the thing on its head to the end, as you can see now. So I Google like types of hats for this to make it look a bit more like that. As you can see what I did with the second stage, I also covered the eye and covered the other eye a bit, or a small amount. Now I should be getting to where I add some jewels to it to make it look a bit more like royalty. As you can see now, I'm doing them on the neck and on the wings. Now I will be doing the feathers on the body any second now. Okay, so now I'll be doing the feathers on the body to make it look a bit more realistic. Okay. Now I'll be doing the feathers, covering it to make it look a bit more realistic. I've added jewels on the feet, which I forgot to mention. Now I'm adding feathers onto the wings to also make it look a bit more realistic. And now I start colouring in. I colour in the jewels first, give it a pink beak, give it a dark hat. And with that, Kaisermon out!